What the hell?
Hey, there we go, guys. Savage AF, y'all.
There we go. Yeah, Pedro
Yeah.
was a little bit off there. Okay.
Forget your feelings, facts matter, y'all. You know what it is, man. Listen, Savage AF. We are that show that gives you politics, hot topics, and current events in an I don't give a fluff kind of style. We'll be cursing in 4 minutes and 5 seconds. But
4 minutes
until
and
then,
5 seconds. That's a
yeah.
pretty accurate thing with
Hey,
the
I keep the
Canada.
curse clock in my head.
Um,
I am Black Pedro. This guy here.
Yo, what's up? I'm Shang, and there's a man behind me. That's actually my son. I
Kamalama.
I gotta go back off the live for a minute here because it's not. I can't see it.
Okay.
All right.
It has a green check up at the top which says you are linked. So
I know, but I like to read
but
the.
you can't see the comments. Okay, I got what
I
you're doing.
can't see.
I see
Can't
what
see.
you're doing. All right, man. Well, in the meantime, in between time, I'll get this thing started. Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. We're here for you guys Monday through Friday, typically 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, typically. Now, listen, if you ever miss us live, we're on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at the same dang dong time.
We supposed to be, yeah.
Yeah, if you ever miss us live, it's your fault. I don't want to hear no excuses. That's on you. But you can make up for yourself. You can redeem thyself by going to our YouTube channel where we have all the shows archived. So if you ever miss one, you can get caught up, binge us. You know what I'm saying? Binge some Black Pedro and Shang in your life. See what that do for you. YouTube.com/C/SavageAF World. It's scrolling at the bottom of the
Yeah.
screen. Listen,
Handle
guys,
it for a minute there,
I
Watch.
got you. When you
Technical
get there,
difficulty.
guys, don't be weird. Don't just be staring at our YouTube channel. Do this. Ding, ding, ring that bell, subscribe, get notified, and then you'll be certified.
Wow, you just gonna keep using those type of language,
Hey
really?
man, it's Black History Month, bro. We
We
get that
you can
leeway.
you can be real black,
We got another
real,
week or so.
extra black.
That being said, man, when you know, some of you have been kicked off YouTube. I get this, right? You live a harsh life.
Yeah.
That's what Facebook is for, because they don't care. You can pretty much plan a murder on Facebook.
Well, which I've done many times, and
You know,
yeah.
they'll
And
help
I
you.
don't know how the cops caught me. I have no
They'll
idea.
help you find victims on Facebook. So, look, Savage A. F. That's how you want to search for us on Facebook, specifically Savage A. F. And then, you know, probably the most important thing in the world right now.
Yeah, but did you do the whole where they have to actually subscribe thing? Because
Yeah, I
you
did.
know,
I did
okay,
that.
okay, but did they know they need to rate us too?
Okay. No. Well, let them
Okay,
know.
you people, if I got to tell you this again, somebody getting punched in the throat. I don't
Mm.
want to,
In the
but
throat.
it right there. Rate us, comment, and subscribe at all that shit. Do that, and you'll feel better. And you didn't do the thumbs up. We got to tell them we need the thumbs up,
Hit them with
man.
the thumbs, man. Thumb 'em
Listen, how your
on.
thumbs doing? Everybody in the feed, how your thumb doing?
Check the thumb check.
How your thumb doing? Well, first off, I want to make sure your thumbs is all right because yeah, we need the thumbs up on the YouTube because it helps the algorithm. Hit us with the thumbs up. Make sure you hit us with the thumbs up. No spoken word expo coming. Yeah, no, just no. Somebody said no spoken word. No, I used to do poetry. I used to actually be in the poetry scene a long time ago. Remember when the sun and the sky?
Black moon, yellow star.
No, I had some hardcore shit. You know what I'm saying? The evolution of my revolution as I come with hardcore grammar, making niggas stammer. Words I utter makes thunder stutter. Sometime I
Wow.
want to take the American flag and wipe the sweat from my ass because they're sweating my ass. Culture vultures swoop down and take the flesh from our babies to give to their babies, aka Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I still
Okay.
remembered it. Yeah,
There you go, bro.
yeah. See,
Uh,
I used to do that for
give it
real.
up for Shang, y'all.
All
All
right.
right, man. Listen,
Oh, we forgot the most important thing.
the most important thing on
More
this earth,
important than humanity, life,
your newborn
food,
baby,
air,
llamas,
llamas. You know
kittens,
what?
it don't matter.
Galapagos turtles,
Yeah. Instagram.
hummingbirds.
Instagram's way more
Man,
important than all of that.
yep.
Follow at Black Pedro
Yes.
and at comedian Shang
And don't forget about us on the threads.
on
On
thread.
the threads. Make sure I'm approaching 10,000 people. So keep pushing people. Another 300 and I'm there. So make sure
Let's
you hit me up
go.
on threads. If you got IG, you got threads. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you do that. But yeah, see, look, I got a couple little snaps. I got a couple snaps in the IG.
Okay.
And we
Okay.
got thank y'all for jumping on. Maya Baker's in the building. Damani Jones. Yeah, Damani Jones. Is my son interested in comedy? No. Because he see the shit I go through. And he goes like, nah, I won't do that. And by the way, shout out to Black Pedro and all places Victorville on Smash. We did Funnyville Comedy Club last night. Me and Pedro drove
Got a
up
good
there.
old
It was
time.
like about a 19-hour drive.
6 freeways, 4 accidents, and
Yeah,
1 breakdown car later.
but we got there. It was a full house. Everybody laughed their ass off. Thank y'all for coming to the show live. And there will be more live shows coming your way. You don't you fret.
Hey, fret not, fret not. All right, so we did the threads, the IG, Facebook, YouTube. Let's get into the show for show.
Okay.
Actually, I didn't even I didn't even get to make any banners for the show, but Shangri, you got your Shangri in there?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, let's get it, bro. Um Ladies and gentlemen, this is Savage AF. Fuck your feelings, facts matter.
Yeah.
We're cursing now. we
We're
got
cursing
past
now. For the
the
people that are
algorithm with
sensitive, Daryl Chill Mitchell, what's up? What's really good? Ray 4242. What's really no, but you got to say it like this. What's really hood? When I was doing Hot 97 in New York, Hot 97 blazing hip hop and R&B, this is your man Shang. We got an Usher weekend this weekend. Make sure you check us all out. And now we're gonna hit you with a little bit of Rakim all day. You know what I'm saying? Let the rhythm hit them.
boom.
Yeah. They
If
fired
only
me for making fun of Michael Jackson.
oh,
So,
well, there you go.
yeah.
That'll get you fired every
I
time.
got me fired. All right. Well, I
Uh,
mean, I still was lucky enough to get it.
and by the way, before we get started, shout out over on YouTube. I see Nicole. I see Damani Jones, Maya, LG, Angelia Smart, Evelyn Gatlin, Zenat
Yes. Yeah.
Wallace, Maya
Yes. Yes.
Baker.
Yes.
I
Yes.
see all y'all. I see Laura Lee Funk. What's up, lady? LA Hacker. I see you. Roxanne over. This is over on Instagram. Marcus Griff, the truck driver. I see y'all. Thank you for being here, man. We appreciate y'all. Savage AF, fuck your feelings, facts matter. It's Friday, February 23rd, 2024. In the time-space continuum. The multiverse is cracking, y'all.
Yeah, it is. Now we're going to talk about some stuff today that if you haven't seen it, once you see it, it is going to make you angry. So I'm going to let you know ahead of time. If you came to Savage for peace and tranquility, you're not going to get it here today. If you black, you really ain't gonna like this.
No.
And you're gonna be like how angry white people are. I can't believe that.
I want my country back. Savage AF, man. We're going to end today's show. This is your daily run-up because we ain't the kind of show that run things down. We run up on your ass. We're going to end with the Shangri. Let me what kind of character should I put on
You
this?
gotta put a
Today's
little
Shangri
stank
is
on it. Yeah.
Today's Shangri is wicked this way comes.
Yes. That was good.
I decided to go
Or
Shakespearean
you do it
with
with a more like a serious, scary.
Wicked this way comes.
Comes.
All right. Wicked this way comes. You know what it is. Shawnee, I see you over on IG. Americans are saying hi right back to you. Before that Shangri today, though, Black Pedro popping today. We're going to talk about the end of democracy.
Well, yeah, we already know that. By the way, all y'all people out there that's buying furniture on layaway, Don't do it because America's ended. It's over.
That's done.
It's a wrap. Is what they
And
say.
this time it's not just me saying it. So
It's a lot of people saying it.
and one dude in particular. So we'll talk about it though. But before we get into that, again, it is February 23rd, 2024 in this time space.
2024. I'm stuck in that voice now.
In the time
2024. In the time continuum.
in the time space.
Black Pedro Shang in Wicked This Way Comes.
We're gonna pop off with what are those?
What are those?
What are those? Now listen, we've
What
already
are
talked. We've
those?
already talked about the sneaker, but now, of course, in moments like this, we turn to a network like Fox News or faux news,
Our faux news, our fake
or
ass
yeah,
Fox News,
fake Fox. For what we can always count on is to be some of the most ignorant commentary you could ever hear in your life. So as we pop off this story, we're gonna play a little video for you, and then just meet me on the flip side, the dip side.
You ready to watch this bullshit? You ready?
Watch this, y'all. Listen.
Here we go.
Even the sneaker thing. I was on social media last night. Very interesting as you see black support eroding from Joe Biden. This is connecting with Black America because they love sneakers. They're into sneakers. They love this is a big deal, certainly in the inner city. So when you have Trump roll out his sneaker line, they're like, wait a minute, this is cool. He's reaching them on a level that defies and is above politics. The culture always trumps politics. And Trump understands culture like no politician I've ever seen.
Question for you on that point, though.
Yeah.
Will the people that are excited about the sneakers and excited about Donald Trump, will that translate into them going out and voting for Donald Trump?
Well, anybody willing to put $400 down for a pair of sneakers? Yeah, I think that's commitment and love.
I hope you're right.
It's something. It's affection.
Else but me? Wow.
Listen, y'all. Listen, man. It's one thing to think ignorant and be ignorant, but it's another thing to be ignorant out loud. It's a whole nother thing to be ignorant out loud on a worldwide broadcast. Okay. Motherfucker say what? We should have made this a motherfucker say what?
Fuck Fox News. All right, listen. Now and they're called the Never Surrenders, which what is that supposed to mean? You fucking clown. You fucking clown. It must be the shoes. He's such a clown. And anybody black that is not offended by that, I must do what Joe Biden actually said on his corny ass. You ain't black.
You ain't black.
Offended by that. That's it.
You
So
ain't
they
black.
think we're just so stupid, so indoctrinated that you buy you make some sneakers, and now all the black people will vote for you. And some of the most whack, ugly sneakers ever. You know what I'm saying?
Over on IG, Shawnette Elizabeth asks, are you African Americans buying Trump sneakers? And she refers to us as that because she's Bermudan. Okay.
You
for
black
those who
dude,
don't know.
Shut up.
No. She said
I
African
know.
American.
I'm messing around.
But no, actually, Shawnee, I think you know us well, but we've spent the past 4-5 days making fun of these ugly mud hoppers. But you know, it is a thing. Like he tried to make them shiny with red bottoms so that Negroes would flock. I have seen some posts of a Negro or two with some on. So yeah, a little disappointed there, no doubt.
Well, the original maker was actually Hitler. I don't know if y'all know that.
The Air Hiles?
Yeah, which were very popular with the other right.
The Air Goose Steppers?
Yeah, I mean, this is the most it's so insulting that they actually believe black people are that. And the thing that's really messed up for me is there are some black people that are buying into the bullshit and and buying the shoes as a goof. But $400 for these horrible shoes?
No. I mean, but you know, we've talked about the shoe. Let's talk about this mentality that black people in mass are about to hop on over, leave Joe Biden, leave the Democratic Party, and vote for Donald Trump because of a fucking shoe. All right. Now, listen, first of all, and this goes out to the Fox News dude, You dumb rice-minded cracker
Yeah,
monkey.
you
You beetle-faced dung
Pee Wee
biscuit.
Herman stunt double looking bitch ass motherfucker.
You look like
I
biscuit dust.
as soon as I saw it, I had to bring this clip back. I wanted to just absolutely suck. Really?
But I mean, but I mean, like for real, for real. Okay, first of all, everybody likes sneakers, dog. Okay.
Not just black
It's not
people.
just a black thing. Like,
Well, no, apparently it is just us. It's just black people. Nobody else.
you know, not
Or-
everybody's a sneakerhead with 600 pairs of Jordans, but I don't think there are very
Well,
many
wait a
people
minute.
in this world that are like, I hate sneakers.
Kuchadamas got a lot of sneakers, and even he said, "Psych."
No, he does. But yeah, I doubt if we see a gold pair beaming behind his head. Nicole out here slanging them. She said, "What size do y'all need?" Nicole always on some side hustle shit. Damani Jones says the T stands for trash. Listen, enough about the shoes. Let's stay into the mentality for a second. That because black people love sneakers, like we all love sneakers so much that we're gonna look at this gold shiny piece of shit and go running and vote for this dude.
And not only that, the
Bro,
way
are
he
you
said,
fucking
he
stupid?
tried to act like he was deep. It goes on another level. It's that if you get into the
Taps into the
psyche,
culture.
right? If you get into the psyche of the culture of the blacks, or what we call them behind doors, the niggers. What you do is the sneaker is correlated with everything that they feel of value. You understand what I'm saying? So if you put a sneaker, like say there's a child that's hungry, all you have to do is put the sneaker right in front of him and he'll crawl to you. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm stunned that the Negroes don't understand. This is the way we sway you. This is the way we sway because it's part of the culture.
Let's just sprinkle some chicken on it and,
Yeah.
call it a day.
If you dip them in chicken juice and chitlins, they will come running.
Joe
The
Works, what up, Joe?
Negroes.
I see you, man.
I think it's offensive. It's offensive. to
Well, of
me.
course it, and it's
And it-
it's an ignorant mindset, and also I think it's like it shows how desperate they are as a party that they would actually lean that a dude like this would lean into something like this and be completely delusional about this idea that there's this huge group of black people that are moving. Like I think people are really out of their minds right now if they think because a few people are mad in Chicago or a couple of niggas bought some gold foot fungus storage units that black people in mass
Yeah,
are
in
about
mass.
to leave the
Oh no,
Democratic
that's
Party
no,
and
that's
go
how
vote
you
for Trump. Are
swear.
you fucking stupid?
But you know why he has that mentality? You know why white folks have that mentality, or the snow heathens? What we call it here on Savage AF, we call them rice monkeys. Since they like to call us all kind of shit, I'm calling them everything in the book. Fuck y'all, feed you rocks, and take you swimming.
Mhm.
Is because you do have people that buy into the bullshit. The reason that they believe that we're like that is they buy into the bullshit. Yo, I got my. Yo, man, I fucks with Trump. Trump got me a stimmy. When I hear black people talk like that, I want to stab them in the forehead with a fork. Not enough to kill them, but so they have those 4 holes to remember.
Just
Don't
enough.
be dumb. Just enough. $400 for these shoes.
Maya Baker says, make them stimulus sneakers, them stimmy jimmies.
Yeah, but
Queen over on Instagram, Queen Gina Marie says, but the people aren't even going to get the shoes. Black men wouldn't be pleased at all. That's what I'm saying, Queen Gina Marie. I don't even think most people's sneaker orders will be fulfilled. To be honest.
right. I think he basically did another grift. He basically is suckering people too. And unfortunately, his following, or if you look at his base, they do go for it hook, line, and sinker. But if you saw some people walking down the street with those on, just like this is what I'm saying to hardcore ass gangster motherfuckers. You used to back in the day jump motherfuckers for their shoes. Remember those days? Or they would, yeah, I know where I was from, you could wear certain shoes and they'd be like, yo, we gonna get that dude for his shoes. Which is fucked up on our part as a people. Granted. You better do that when you see these gold fucking shoes. You see somebody with these gold fucking shoes, and if they gotta make America great again or a MAGA hat on, I'm giving you carte blanche to beat their ass.
Nobody. We don't condone violence here on Savage.
I absolutely condone violence.
That was a joke.
No, it wasn't a joke
Jay,
at all.
you're hilarious. Your
No,
satire
it wasn't a joke.
and wit
What's
is
up, Gerald
crazy.
Kelly? No, it wasn't. It wasn't a joke. Y'all need you. I'm gonna use the Tony Roberts line. You need your ass beat. You
Yeah.
need your ass beat. If you walk out especially after watching somebody literally talk to us like we're just have no brain whatsoever. Fuck y'all forever.
Joe Wirtz, that's the homie from the D. What up, though? He says sneakerheads white. Don't nobody got $400. I mean, I do believe that the vast majority of anybody who's gonna be dumb enough to cop these shoes, yeah, are gonna be his white base voters. Again, I will say that I have seen a couple of clips of Negroes with the shoes on already,
As a
but
joke.
nah, bro, they were flossing them. I've seen interviews, some street interviews where black people are like, "Oh man, yeah, he cool, Trump cool with me. I ain't got no problem with it. Them shoes are cool, blah blah blah." But no matter how many of those clips you see, they are not representative
Of
of
the
the
masses, I
black
don't know.
voting block.
Let me ask.
Like, come on, man.
Let's ask everybody. Not only what's up, Kojo. I'm going to ask everybody in the feed. Do you think the mass voting block buys into the bullshit that if Trump made these shoes, which he actually did it so he could make money to pay out the $355 million that he owes in one situation from fraud, and the $83.3 million
88.3.
88 that he has to pay pertaining to defamation and grape, because the bottom line is if officially from the judges, he's a grapist. So people in the feed, I want to hear what you think, and also people on IG. Do you think that black people are that easily swayed that these ugly, horrible shoes that Trump came out with will make you vote for him? Not policy. This is how bad the Republicans are. Not policy. Not what are you going to do that's actually effective. You lied your way all the way through the 4 years we're with. Stop it. And Gina, I agree with you.
Well, Gina Emerson, I think she's implying that any Negroes that we've seen wearing the shoes online might be plants, agents for the other side. I think that's what she means. Maya Baker says, no, nope, nada. She gave us a few different language choices there. Lady Hazel May is getting poetic. She said, fuck no.
Wow.
LG is a nope.
Wow. AJ Fitz said, you can't fix stupid. Ninjas still buying racist designer clothes for the look of having money. Hey, I agree with you. That's why I fuck with a couple of rappers that they actually have a song called Fuck Gucci. And I agree with it. Yeah. No, you never heard it? Anybody in the feed, who's the rapper that had a song called Fuck Gucci? Not Novelist, because that's another rapper I like a lot. But I mean, he gangster with it, because he was saying basically they suckering us. They play us. They put the big red lips on there and try to act like, hello, my baby, hello, my honey. So
they stolen patterns from Africa.
Yeah, I mean, it's like enough is enough. But who's the rapper that did Fuck Gucci? Anybody in the feed? Because it's bothering me now.
Maya Baker says, and Miss Carol about to sue him again because he can't keep her name out his mouth. That's Eugene. Yeah. Eugene is not my love.
No, the lawyer said, say it again. Say it again. Give us another $83 million.
Damani Jones says it's a fuck no for me. So
how many people are buying the shoes? We got to find out how many people are buying the shoes because you're black and you're easily duped.
Shawnee over on and I see Donnie too. The twins have united over on my Instagram page.
Wonder Twin Powers activate.
If you're on Instagram, and just know that if you come over to our YouTube channel, there's a whole community in the comment section going on there too. But always stay wherever you're most comfortable. But Shawnee says, you got bail money, Shane? And that's all. I'm just trying to keep you out of jail when you're like, everybody go beat up people in shoes. I'm like,
nah, man. Man, anybody that buy those shoes.
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh?
Now, what I might say is that if you see somebody wearing those shoes and, you may be disoriented by the glare off the shoe, become a bit dizzy, stumble, and stomp the hell out of the shoes, scuff them motherfuckers, and then, ruin them basically. But I wouldn't say do that on purpose. I'm just saying you might. Donnie B has joined us. I see you, mama. Go ahead. One of Bermuda's finest. She is an identical twin. So yes. I can't give you full credit, girl. Carolina Boss, I ain't seen him in a minute. Good to see you. Hold on, let me do it. There we
Okay,
go.
you got it.
So if they bought a few pairs of $400 and flipped them for 4K, is what they're going for on eBay. Not wearing them, just getting a hustle. You know.
Well, no, but also
but inside that hustle, they ended up giving $400 to Donald Trump.
right,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
Donald Trump is using that money. This is the wild shit about
All
you.
money ain't good money, man.
All you dumb, and I'm gonna say it because it's not primarily black people. You dumb cracker ass crackers. You dumb cracker ass crackers. You understand? He's not using the money for the election. He's using the money for his defense because he owes $55 million to his lawyers. He's using it for that. So if you buy these, these Air Force insurrections,
Air
then that's on
wardens.
you. Yeah, air wardens. We got
They can't jump men's.
Yeah, exactly. We got a ton of names.
Donnie calls them the Trump 3000s.
Then you deserve your ass beat. I disagree with Pedro.
Gina said, I bet they don't even come in a box. They're going to come in a greasy brown bag from McDonald's after he done ate 6 Big Macs.
I just am stunned that people feel like that. Well, but I know how white folks sometimes look at us and think, they can do that and say that kind of shit to us. And it throws me that there's black people that can agree with them. I just don't get it.
Maya says, if it's to put him in prison, I got 5 on it. Now he's using the shoe to get up out of him, but black people, I urge you, I know how much we love sneakers. And I know how well Donald Trump has his thumb on our culture, has his finger on the pulse of
he knows culture,
Negro culture.
He knows culture.
Don't fall for the sneaker game, the sneaker con, which is where he launched them.
Yeah. Right? And by the way, for the people that don't know, I got to show it to you again. This motherfucker, when you see him anywhere, come up and pluck him right in the forehead. Just here it is.
Even the sneaker thing. I was on social media last night. Very interesting as you see black support eroding from Joe Biden. This is connecting with black America because they love sneakers. They're into sneakers. They love this is a big deal, certainly in the inner city. So when you have Trump roll out his sneaker line, they're like, wait a minute, this is cool. He's reaching them on a level that defies and is above politics. The culture always trumps politics. And Trump understands culture like no politician I've ever seen.
Question for you on that point, though.
Yeah.
Will the people that are excited about the sneakers and excited about Donald Trump, will that translate into them going out and voting for Donald Trump?
Well, anybody willing to put $400 down for a pair of sneakers? Yeah, I think that's commitment and love. It's something.
You're right.
It's something. It's affection.
How y'all feel?
He would need like 7 million Negroes to fall in love with the ceasefire ones.
Yeah,
as Joe West calls them. And Gina's waiting for Kanye to show up in some.
Well, but you know what?
God got super.
People bought those Kanye shoes, so you know what? Maybe we're the suckers.
You talking about them hard bottom socks?
No, man, those things were fly, man. My boy got 3 of them. This is dope. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand culture. Hey, first off, Pedro, don't be dissing that shit. You don't understand culture. These shoes is fantastic.
Yeah.
The
Air Moons, the zero gravities. Damani Jones says gaslighting us like a motherfucker. Yeah, man, but don't let it go to your head. No. Stay cool, stay calm. Nobody freak out. Don't go buy the shoes. Don't go vote for Trump just because the shoes are okay. The shoes are fucking ugly. They're not even cool enough to make.
But it's not even the ugliness of it. It's the audacity to think that we would actually fall for it. And there's white people that think that because you got people that think, when you have black people talking about, oh, he gave me my STEMI, so I'm down for him, or I fucks with Trump, and they can't tell you what policy or reason they fuck with him other than a feeling. Those are the people you don't want. They're Tim Scott with the urban twist. I mean, it's like, let me tell you something. All the people that I watched that actually saw Tim Scott do that shit were actually repulsed by that motherfucker. And I don't use the word repulsed that often.
You don't, not often enough.
But
I know you got a vocabulary, bro.
But now I'm using it. I'm repulsed by these motherfuckers. I'm repulsed by the fact that white people think, and it is white people. I'm not gonna say just black people, because it's white people that think we're so stupid. And because they got over on us.
They love sneakers.
I mean, it hits them
Look at them. They love
on
them.
a different level. The level they hit them on. See, you kick them right into the nigger bone. That's where you got to get them. You get them right in the nigger bone, and right with the nigger bone, and then they blossom right to vote for us.
It's like you said, Shane. Back in the day, motherfuckers used to get killed for sneakers. That honestly, by the time I was in high school, 7th, 8th grade, high school, my mom would, the first question she would ask me when we were at the shoe rack and I'd pick a pair out, she'd be like, "Are they killing for those?" Like she would always ask me that.
Because it's that deep.
But you gotta understand though, right? So if black people were killing each other over sneakers in the hood, that means that a lot of them could not afford those sneakers. Yet somehow Michael Jordan is able to build a castle on the moon.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not all nigga money. Okay. It was a bunch of white kids in the suburbs, a bunch of rich motherfuckers buying overly expensive shoes.
Right. If you look at it, most white kids are the ones that are buying the Jordans for $3,000.
Black people love sneakers, nigga. Everybody loves sneakers. Everybody loves chicken. Everybody loves chicken. It's delicious.
No, it's just for the blacks.
Y'all just don't season y'all's, so you don't. The love isn't as expressive,
as deep as ours. But no, I really think that Trump believes it. I think that the Fox viewers, by the way, fuck Fox News. Every time we see him, fuck Fox News. I think that they really do believe that we're going to buy into it. And unfortunately, Buddy got some of the dupes that they pay, like the blacks for Trump, that will go out and buy the shoes and wear them and rock them. I think that's going to happen. Or they'll give it to them so they can wear them, because this $400 price tag, that's a lot of moolah. A lot of money. What other tennis shoe costs $400?
Carolina Boss said, "Oh, I mean, there's plenty out there, bro. I mean, no doubt, dude. They got $1,000 sneakers and shit like that. It's crazy.
Weren't the Yeezys that much? Weren't they like?"
I've never done research on those bird cage.
You didn't buy
grabbers.
Wait a minute, you didn't buy any?
No, bro. No.
Nobody in the feed. Nobody.
This nigga makes socks with rubber on the bottom of them. Okay, it's not. I'm not lacing up my socks, nigga. The Carolina Boss says they should give all proceeds for shoes sold to New Yorkers, because he's not supposed to do business for a while in New York. So he's saying that any shoes sold to New Yorkers, he shouldn't get that money. Hey, interesting.
Well, yeah, that's a good way to put it. But right now, if he does appeal it, he has to drop down $83 million. He has to drop down a huge portion of the $855 million. Mm-hmm. So if he has to do that, that appeal will be, then he can do business.
Yeah, and Nicole H, I'm gonna check on this. She says, "I'm vegan, so not everybody loves chicken. Nigga, vegan just choose not to participate."
I'm gonna tell you right
recovering now, crackheads still love crack. They just don't do it no more. Lie to me.
I'm gonna let y'all know something.
Like you ain't never tore up no chicken in your life.
Well, no, she's a vegan. Nicole H is a vegan, so not everybody.
Ain't nobody born vegan.
I was vegan for a year and a half, and then I slipped on a fucking chicken roll.
I'm telling you, it's that damn drumstick. It'll get you every time.
I didn't
look at them. They love it.
I didn't see it coming, but I'm gonna tell you right now. I think that there's a lot of black people that they're saying they're on the low voting for Trump. Won't speak on voting for Trump, but Trump, I think this play did get him a lot of press, and we're talking about it. Yeah, this loser actually had a good idea to have that, because black people were talking about it. And I think the dude on Fox did that on purpose to make us outraged.
Well, I think they're trying to build confidence back up in their base and in anybody that's actually floating away from Trump, which is happening. So they're like, "Oh, look, the blacks are coming right on over. Guys, stay. The party's just about to get some.
We made shoes. Come on, guys.
We'll have a DJ in no time."
Wow. They're pretty bad, and this is the wild shit. They said people were like ordering them, but you don't actually have the shoes. So my thing is, how much more grifting will we accept from this horrible man? How much more grifting? And I'm thinking, white people, you can't say you have any kind of moral center because he's a rapist. That's number one. He's a defamer.
But that's not white people. You talking about MAGA and
I'm talking about
Republican,
no.
his Republican
Okay,
supporters
a MAGA, a percentage of not only MAGA, but the other percentage
and his
say-
Republican
and
supporters.
Republican supporters. I won't say all, but y'all know who the fuck I'm talking to.
Hey, you know what it is.
Yeah, you know what it is. But I just think that, and unfortunately, the black people that want acceptance so bad. You ever been around a black person that wanted acceptance from white people so bad that they would compromise their whole being? I think that that's the black people. No, you never seen that?
Nigga, I went to Princeton. I could name 7 niggas right now
Wow.
off the top of my head that I went to school with that.
Okay, here we go. Kevin
Portuguese.
_P_ I'm not going to put the last part. I said Republicans do a lot more for black people than Democrats. What in the wide world of fuck are you talking about?
Well, whatever rural hick part of the world you're in, you only have internet because of Joe Biden right now. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that.
That's-
Okay?
yeah.
If it was up to the
Yeah, but-
Republicans, you and your pet pig lover would be
I'm gonna have
sleeping
to
in the
give you
same
the-
sky.
I'm gonna have to give you this, Kevin. Look here, Kevin, that's crazy. You
Well, no,
just
I mean, put it out there, Kevin. No, like name the things that Republicans have done to specifically help black people, and I'll shut the fuck up. But
until then,
you making general statements like Republicans have done good things.
No, Republicans right now, if the fact that they're bitching about their own shit, like, give me something to run on. I don't care what it is, just tell me. Whatever it is, just give it to me.
It's like we have no platform.
We have no platform. What's
They're
your
not even
fucking
helping out
platform?
white people at this
Yeah,
point.
like, what's your policy? And somebody said this to me. I got to say this. The person that said something like, "Oh, well, you know what? Immigration is Democrats' fault." Let me say this again, you fucking cucks. The reason that there is not an immigration bill is because the Republicans want to do this to make Biden look bad. They're saying, "Oh, look at immigration is going crazy. New York, they're flooding in. They're flooding in Mexico. They're flooding in." But you did nothing to stop it because you want rather that happen because you think chaos will make it. Just like you think gold shoes will make niggas run to your side. You're a fucking idiots, and I can't wait to pluck your forehead.
Oh, by the way, over on my IG, yep, I'm that girl. Cindy said, great show last night. And yes, fuck Trump. Oh, yeah, she was at the show. So, yeah, shout out again to Victorville. Allville, no Victor, baby. I saw y'all. We got a couple questions in the feed that I do want to get to.
Yeah, we got a lot of people.
Donnie says, you think Trump will be president again? I don't. I think Chang does. But
we disagree.
We go back and forth about that.
No, I never went back and forth about it.
I said we go back and forth about that.
I think that these people are so indoctrinated and cultish, and the Democrats are so feckless. See, I'm using a lot of words I don't usually use. They feckless as fuck. The Democrats is on some pussy shit. They need to be fighting full blast, not this old my colleague or my esteemed
reach across the aisle.
Reach across the fuck all that.
Better be a punch.
You mean Joe Biden, if he is gonna run with his ancient ass, he gotta be like, I'll take you behind the fucking bleachers.
Ain't no if he's running. He's running.
But no, he's running. He got to run like this. I'll beat your ass. Everybody knows you're a bitch. He needs to talk like that.
Kucha Diamond says, my question is, what's going to happen if the orange fucker don't pay $365 million? See, here's the thing, bruh. He can't not do that. Letitia James got the keys to the building. She's the new janitor. She gonna come jingling that keychain, nigga. Where's my key? She gonna come jingling that keychain.
She said, "Well, if we can't get the money, then there is property.
Yeah,
if you look in Manhattan, there's a big building that we could talk about." The bottom line is Trump needs to pay it. The bottom line is he's going to be, E.G. Carroll is probably going to be back in court because this motherfucker will not shut his mouth. And he keeps saying defamatory shit towards her. And people don't realize when Trump targets somebody, just like when Giuliani targeted those black women, their lives are in jeopardy because his followers are fucking bananas. They're bonkers. She's gotten death threats. She has to have triple security. These black women couldn't go to the store without somebody attacking them or harassing them because the Trump supporters can't just take an L. They're like, our what do they say? Our fearless leader told me to, come after you, and that's what they do. And I know a lot of people don't believe me, but if you ask the little magic white baby, he's on my side.
Yeah. Gina Emerson says they help rich black people with tax breaks. That's it. So if those are the black people that the Republicans are out there helping, well, that's that ain't the whole community. And Kuchadamas, you got to understand that this money that Trumpty Dumpty owes, this almost $500 million. This is
500 million.
It's close to it after the interest and whatever. But
wow.
Like this is government shit. Like this ain't like, oh, he owes some lady for grabbing her pussy in the locker room or whatever. This is the state of New York will freeze your motherfucking assets, nigga. Like this the government. They've already made it so that they can't sell off shit and try and claim that they ain't got no, like that's already in process. So there is no not paying Letitia James. Kuchadamas, I want you to think about it like this. It's like Donald Trump owing a black woman child support. She gonna get her money. She gonna get her money, nigga.
Well,
and the couch.
Come on.
And the couch.
Why you saying it making man? Why you making it racist, man?
That's not racist. How's that racist?
It's kind of racist, man. Support. First off, man, what about the snow monkeys? They do that shit too.
Niggas know when they come for your child support, they gonna get their money. Payday, your check gonna be negative because they done took the funds. So.
But I just feel like, okay, again, this is the only time I wanted to play something 3 times because I want you to be outraged as we are.
Even the sneaker thing. I was on social media last night. Very interesting as you see black support eroding from Joe Biden. This is connecting with black America because they love sneakers. They're into sneakers. They love this is a big deal, certainly in the inner city. So when you have Trump roll out his sneaker line, they're like, wait a minute, this is cool. He's reaching them on a level that defies and is above politics. The culture always trumps politics. And Trump understands culture like no politician I've ever seen.
Question for you on that point, though.
Yeah.
Will the people that are excited about the sneakers and excited about Donald Trump, will that translate into them going out and voting for Donald Trump?
Well, anybody willing to put $400 down for a pair of sneakers? Yeah, I think that's commitment and love.
It's something. Right.
It's something. It's affection.
This deranged biscuit dust headed motherfucker. What does he know about culture? Damani Jones says instead of the Nike "Just Do It," Trump logo is "Just Grab 'em." Yeah, we know how that goes. Also. And we'll move on after this. But Me says also Trump's judgment grows each day. She says also Trump's judgment grows each day because he is charged $114,544 in daily post judgment.
Well, I think that
so he better pay quick.
Yeah, because if he
ain't liquid like that.
If it's over 3 months, it's gonna be a grip. It's gonna be a grip of money. And again, any of you people out there that try to help him by buying these fucking tennis shoes.
That's the greeting you'll get. All right, Savage AF, man, fuck your feelings, facts matter. We're going to keep it pushing. And, if that clip pissed you off, don't worry.
There's more.
I've got even more for you right after this.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
I see you.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. Now, you know me, I've been joking for a while now that this is the last year of America. Drink up, have fun, bars closing down.
It's over.
Scott Hassel, I see you. Listen, people don't often believe me because I'm high, I'm drunk, I'm in jail, whatever. I'm on probation, whatever, bro. I'm legitimate. If you don't want to believe me, listen to them.
All right, welcome. I just wanted to say, welcome to the end of democracy. We're here to overthrow it completely. We didn't get all the way there on January 6th, but we will endeavor to get rid of it and replace it with this right here.
Excuse me?
Oh, I'm sorry, you need to hear it again. It's only 18 seconds here.
All right, welcome. I just wanted to say, welcome to the end of democracy. We're here to overthrow it completely. We didn't get all the way there on January 6th, but we will endeavor to get rid of it and replace it with this right here.
Motherfucker, say what? Yeah.
You ain't got to take it from me. The end of democracy is being openly stated, and this is at CPAC, by the way.
The C is white.
One of them. We know what the C stands for.
Cunts. No.
But
I had to do that. I'm sorry, guys.
And I'm sorry, I don't have this gentleman's name for you. Apparently, he's some rising fucknut conservative squirrel jizz star in the thing, and you see why.
Wow.
Acero photos, I see you. Hindu dishes,
Wow.
I see you. Pixie 2 sneakers, I see you. Listen, I say it because of what I saw on January 6th, that and the behavior since, the doubling down since that, our democracy as we know it, the America that we know, I do believe is going to change in some way, shape, form, or fashion after this next election. But hey, like I said, I'm just some crazy Negro in the middle of Los Angeles yelling out stuff, right? This dude is at CPAC, white than a motherfucker, surrounded by a bunch of white motherfuckers. And when he said we tried to end democracy on January 6th, but didn't quite get there, but we will, believe him. He's not joking. He's not Black Pedro. Black Pedro, ha ha ha, you crazy. That motherfucker out his goddamn mind, though. Okay. And then he held up a fist, which is highly like a Heil. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just an open palm away. So yeah, man.
You think it's over?
Well, I mean, look what the man said.
Yeah, but when he
confident, and then there was applause. Nobody was like, "What?
Yeah.
That's not why I'm here."
Yeah, and then
poppycock. I'm out of here. Come on, Susan.
We actually have a shot of the audience.
There they go.
There they go.
And the only reason wasn't because they weren't clapping, because one hand was in the
And
air.
then they had later that evening, they had another meeting.
Who didn't pay the electric bill? Carolina Boss says, were the feds online? I mean, open talk like this really seems egregious, right? Doesn't it seem like the FBI government, somebody should be stepping in like,
hey, that ain't cool what you said, right? Because it happens all the time. You got to think the FBI and the CIA was monitoring who they felt Martin Luther King was sleeping with, or who, Malcolm X was doing. So you can't follow these obvious white supremacists, white nationalists, orcs. You can't. It kills me that the double standard of that. And even right now, I saw a lawyer on MSNBC, and then I saw him on another, and it was like ABC mainstream. If you did what Trump did in New York by defrauding, saying, hey, this building I got cost $300,000, but I'm gonna go to the bank and I'm gonna borrow 10 million off of it, right? Bank gives you the 10 million, and then you whether you pay it back or not, it's fraud. They put you in jail. You go straight to jail, and somebody's tasting your butt.
Well, I think Alan Weisselberg did go to jail for this shit.
But Trump should be in jail for this.
I mean, it's about proof. Can you prove that he did the, so she got the money. Listen, the motherfucker can't do business in the state of New York for 3 years. His sons can't do business for 2.
Yeah, they were crying about that shit.
But listen, we're actually talking about on this, this right-wing conservative Christian movement. He said, because that actually cut off, and in the longer clip, he goes on to say when he's like, we're going to change it to this, because it's not government first, it's God first, right? We're not supposed to put government first. We're supposed to put God first. So he ends his statement talking about, turning this into a Christian nation. And he says we're going to, make this a Christian nation. So, I mean, fuck Trump. There's always been this movement of the conservative motherfuckers who want to make this a Christian white nation. And Maya Baker says they are showing their hand because they don't feel threatened. They're out here now because they do have this figurehead, Trumpty Dumpty, who speaks that speak for them and emboldens them. But the reality is they've been here for a while on this mission, and now are openly and happily talking about ending democracy.
Right.
And, you know, at that point, bro, it's like those are fighting words. And
well, you the one with the guns.
Johnny said, "Isn't that treason?" So
no,
you know, I ain't no lawyer, but it sounds like you had. If you ain't in the house of treason, yeah, you're goddamn on the porch.
Well, they've already said. I mean, if you look at what's his name, the gym coach, Jim Jordan.
No, the wrestler.
I mean,
the pantyhose wrestler.
Yeah, pantyhose wrestler. You look at the shit he did and the fucked up shit that he let happen. They all condone this, and that's why. I mean, put it this way, and I'm gonna use this word. If you know this dude is a pedophile and you actually support him in any way, shape, or form, and I'm not saying the Republicans, anybody, then you support pedophilia. If you know somebody's doing that and you don't say anything, or you don't report them, or you don't smack them in their fucking head with a hammer, and I'm not talking about the round end, I'm talking about the hook end, then the bottom line is you support that. All the people that are out there that saw this man say this, and they're in the audience saying, "Yay, team, that's what we think. We're with you on this." And they're the same people that have no problem saying that they're against gay marriage. They're the same people that are saying, why can't we have blacks as slaves? Even though there is a basically prison complex, the industrial prison complex is pretty much slavery.
Yeah, Miyu says that isn't Christian, that's evil. And Donnie says, what about separation of church and state? They don't want it, Donnie. They do not want a separation of church and state. Well, somehow in their minds, they have interpreted that, you know, this nation, that the founding fathers meant for this to be a Christian nation, when the Constitution doesn't mention the word God one time. The word God is not in our Constitution at all. And there's the complete opposite.
There's a reason for
founders believed in separation of church and state. That was their foundation.
That was their thing, yeah. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you already, at the end of the day, it's not about what me or Pedro think. It's what Cat Williams thinks.
Well, I once formed my own country, but then I sold it to the French.
Cat, come on, Cat. Come on, Cat. You can't say that. You can't say that. Come on, man. Come on, Cat.
How can you end democracy when it never even started?
Cat, come on, man. Come on, Cat. You messing it up for me. Come on, Cat. Come on, Cat. Come on.
There has never been democracy anywhere in the world where a real ass nigga can't get a perm and wear that shit to school.
Oh, come on, Texas. Come on,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You crazy, Cat.
Show me this democracy that you speak of.
That's crazy, Cat. Come on, Cat.
I've never seen it.
Skip. Tell Cat to stop saying that. Come on, Skip. Come on, Cat. You crazy.
I've invented over 7 languages.
Come on, Cat. Come on. You ain't you. That wasn't you. That wasn't you. That wasn't you, Cat. That wasn't you. Everybody know that wasn't you. Come on, Cat. Go.
I was the first person to ever discover birds.
Come on, goddamn. Oh, come on, Cat. You may. Cat. Oh, Cat. Come on, Cat. That's crazy. You crazy.
I can speak to fish with my mind.
God damn it, Cat. Now I believe that. I believe you can. I believe you going. Oh, somebody said Shannon gonna come after me. By the way, I never met him. Pedro said he's a large man.
He works out at my gym when you know, I've seen him in my gym several times.
And he's not to be. Hey man, look here, Shannon Sharp. I like Club Shay Shay, and if there's anything I said that might have offended you, I apologize. Please don't hurt me, man.
I don't give a fuck. I'll fight everybody as long as they're invisible.
See, I can't help it. Come on, Cat. Stop it. Does he have a lisp or is he just very country? I think it's both.
I can run in the sky.
And I can do a 4-5.
All right, but no, man, that's it. I just want to make y'all aware that you know, that's my pop-in, but I just want to make sure that y'all are aware that they are absolutely saying out loud that they want to destroy this democracy. This is at CPAC. You know, this is like the main fundraising political donation arm of the GOP.
For the GOP. And not only that,
that's the money talking.
That's the bag. Not only that, and yes, I can say the bag. Somebody said, "Oh, you too old to say the bag." I can say the bag. Say whatever the fuck I want. But the bottom line is, when you see this mentality and you see nobody pushing back, what's that tell you? Nobody pushing back. No Republicans saying, "Hey, man, wait a minute. That's a little extreme. Fuck you talking about?"
Black Seas, I
Nobody.
see you.
Yeah, none of that. Nobody saying nothing back. And they think, well, just show. Hey, you know what? Help. No, shut up. Just throw them some shoes, some tennis shoes. I mean,
Look, they love it.
but
And if
I
you put
think the,
chicken inside of their shoes, oh
come on,
God,
man.
they won't leave the house for a week.
All you have to do is to get the blacks to come out and vote for you. Is you dip them in chicken juice.
Just listen, guys. When this democracy ends, just know it wasn't us.
There.
You see how
And
they talking out
I'm
loud.
telling you, I'm not promoting this movie, but I'm telling you, this is gonna happen. It's gonna be a civil war. 28 days from the directors.
I might not be so civil during it, but
I'm not at all.
I
From the
don't put
director.
it past them.
This is that these dudes are serious with it. If you saw the trailer for this, I believe America will do that. I really do. America. Okay. Wow.
Gina says nobody's speaking up because they're afraid of the monster they created. Listen, I said this a while ago. We don't actually have to go to civil war, and I'll give you all this. Listen, take all the states that seceded. I don't know how many of them there actually were, but you know, yeah, fuck them. Like, let them go. Like, let them have
Yeah,
their
but
own
you know what? But that's
economy,
not.
government.
No, you know
Like,
what? The problem with
get the fuck out of here.
Republicans, and even centrists, even when you let them go, Pedro, you say, okay, you don't like to be here, tiptoe your ass the fuck on, nigga, toodaloo. I'm saying if you don't like it, but what they end up doing is saying, you know what? But I also want your shit too. I also want to tell you what to do. Like that's why with women, they're like, okay, if you're in a relationship with a
Well,
woman,
that's why you give them their own country and they can
right,
tell
give
each
them their
other
own
what the
shit,
fuck to
right?
do. Yeah, like get the
Y'all
fuck out
want
of my
to
state.
if y'all want to deny women the right over their body, then do that in your
And
country.
any woman that stays in that fucking country is
Then
like,
that's
all
what the
right,
fuck you deserve. If you stay with a man that socks you 4 or 5 times and say you can't get away, I personally am from the the stance that no, you can get away. You can get away from him somehow, some way.
Well, domestic violence is different, and statistically, you're actually wrong about that, Shane. Like, it's very hard for most
A woman,
abused people. Yeah, for most abused people, it's very hard for them to just get out of the relationship.
I'm
So
gonna let you know,
it's
man.
not the same thing as that, in my
If my
opinion. But
woman, if I ever had a woman that started beating my ass, I'm gonna tell you
listen,
right now, I'm moving out.
if you take the United States Constitution and the Confederate States of America and their Constitution, and you read them side by side, and you're like, I think I'll stay with the Confederates. Then that's on you. But you know, if you are given a choice, and we could just split this shit up and let them go about their way, and they can hands may tail the fuck out of their own country. I say let them do that before we actually go to war.
Yeah, and
Zero Photos over on Instagram says Michelle's supposed to jump in the race around August. All right, man.
Stop
You
it.
know, as much as we'd love to see
Michelle
our
Obama
forever
is not
first lady,
running.
she not August of 2024. I seriously doubt that's gonna happen to Sarah.
No.
But you know, if she's in, she's got my vote. Because have you seen her sneakers? They even hotter, nigga. Anyways, man, that's it. They want to end democracy. We want to end this show. So Shane, get us there, bro.
All right, but before we end the show, I need y'all to know something. Listen, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, I'm gonna let you know right now. There's a very good chance you have a lethal disease.
Okay, I wouldn't. You might want to get a second opinion.
You didn't see that coming, did you? No, I really do think that you're gonna die within a year.
Wow. Okay. There you go.
Making it as dark as possible. So what does that tell you? So if you don't want to die within a year, and you want to live past this year, and the next year, and the next year, you'll subscribe to our goddamn YouTube channel, and this is where you're gonna do it. You click the bell. Ding. Make sure you click the bell. Make sure you do that. Also, when you subscribe to the channel, make sure you give us some thumbs up because the thumbs up actually help our algorithm. Had to hit you with a double bass line.
One more sip.
One more time. Also, make sure you follow myself and Black Pedro. You know where you got to follow us on IG at Black Pedro, BlackPedro, Black Pedro. And me Dang.
That's what. Now, wait. Don't be surprised. WDMA says, "Don't be surprised if Michelle Obama runs. Still no reparations, no vote for me." Oh, come on, man. Get your vote out there, WDMA.
He's not running.
I really
that's
don't think Michelle Obama's about
Michelle
to
is
run
not
for
going to
president
run.
this year.
Y'all are tripping. If anything, I think that if he does get sick, or if Biden gets sick, or something happens, he falls down steps, or whatever the fuck. I don't think that his vice president can win because there's still a low-key hatred of people of color all over. Not low-key. Did I say low-key? The fuck am I talking about? It's still there. And I also believe that the only person that could possibly come in and, I think hands down, if you just look at his numbers, is Cat Williams. I think he could
I've
win.
actually been president 7 times in United States history.
Yes.
My first life, I was John Adams.
And I believe Pedro because he used to.
I was there. I was there, goddammit. They called me Frederick Douglass. Acero Photo says, Shang, I captured you at Laugh Factory and Bourbon Room. Acero Photos, he is a very, very talented photographer. You captured me at the Improv a couple months back as well. So, follow Acero Photos.
Hopefully,
beautiful shots go down there.
Yeah, definitely follow him. Okay, gonna beat you ass unless she's Layla Ali. Wow. No, I mean, because you know why a woman could beat my ass, Lady Hazelmaid, before I go into my Shangri, and it's because I'm not gonna hit her back. You understand? If a woman started bombing on me, she's gonna win because I'm not gonna hit her back. Because I know if I hit her back, it's a wrap. If I can cave a dude's head in, and dudes' skulls are thicker than women's, then I can cave a woman's head in. And why would I do that? I would run away screaming and go, Stacey's hitting me. Stacey's hitting me.
I swore we were talking about the end of democracy. How did we get to crushing women's skulls? Come on, y'all. Stay focused now.
No, I meant, the point I was saying. She gonna write that shit down. I'm like, no, I would never. Like, if a woman started fucking up Pedro would be like trying to figure out how to block it and get away.
Mm-hmm.
I would run. She gonna have to catch me, and I got
my football skills coming back.
I'm big and I'm chubby, but I got linebacker speed. Don't get it twisted. I
still got some foot.
I can still hit the hole. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I still got that. It's like, whoa, shit, that big guy. Hey, big fella, you can really run. That's what
once he gains momentum, he just won't stop.
You can't stop him. I think you can, but he can't. My Shangri is actually, it's piggybacking off of what Pedro said in the Pedro Pop-In, and I really do believe it's about to be some serious evil shit going on.
Let's go.
All right, listen. The reason I believe this is going to be the case, I believe that there's so many MAGA Americans that are actually rocking with this evilness, this poisoner, this person that is a dictator and has no problem killing people. I think right now, if you look at how many people were rocking with it and felt that Putin is the model, this is he's the model for a lot of white people. Because like you said, they want a white, and you can think what you want, but it's true. There's a lot of percentage of the MAGA following. They want a white nation. They want all people of color out of here. They want everything about us that they take from us, but they don't want us. They don't like you, bitch. They don't like you. And I'm so sick of us trying to coddle them and always, well, hey, let's talk about, let's see what they feel. Fuck that. Do you understand what's happening? If Trump wins, which is a very likely scenario, and y'all can think what you want, democracy's a wrap. He's already said all of the vengeful shit he wants to do. And if the Democrats don't start throwing hands, then it's a wrap. Biden's old as fuck, and he's not exactly the most tough guy I'd want in a fight. But Russia is a white nation. I'm telling you right now, y'all can say what y'all want before I get up out of here. I'm telling you right now, that Putin is in the mix with us. That's why I said, wicked this way comes.
Wicked man.
Look at this shark eye motherfucker.
he looks like he's turned off right now. Like they just hit the go into battery save mode until they can get it back.
I know y'all don't believe me, but I'm telling you, they're buying into the Putin mentality. They're buying into the dictator mentality. And I think that Trump knows that there's enough dumb people in this country, enough dumb black people who are duped and white people that get duped, easily duped. That
there's not enough black people.
There's enough. There's enough black people.
No.
Yeah,
this goes out to This goes out to WDMA Warrior. The only way Trump wins again is if black people in mass do not show up to the voting polls and
that's what they'll do, and evil will win.
No, there's not enough. But we just said we're not going to get fooled by the sneakers. So why wouldn't black people go out and vote? There's not going to be enough black people.
Because there's enough black people out there that are actually doing this dumb shit and supporting these fucking idiots.
No, there's not enough.
The Republicans don't give a fuck about you. The Republicans don't give a fuck about black people. They don't give a fuck about the middle class. They care about the power that they have being in Congress and in the Senate. And that is it. So they can get free trips and do all kind of fuck boy shit, but it's not about the people. That's why they have no policies. That's why they're using immigration so they can fuck us over. They're using immigration as the boogeyman. Yeah, I use these fingers, but these fingers are normally for tiger style. But
guy,
see that? I just pulled your heart out. I pulled your heart out. I let it beat for a minute outside your heart. I put it back in your chest. That's how I do, brother. But I'm telling you right now, I really do think that whole Russian Putin, shut your mouth, listen to what the dictator said, shit is happening.
Miyu says, I have heard more black people say that they aren't voting than say they're voting for Trump. That is the Republican strategy, and it's concerning that it's working.
It's working.
I need to see some sort of definitive numbers on this, because to be honest, I mean, like I said, even if I saw 20 clips of 20 black people saying, I ain't voting, I don't think that is a widespread sentiment throughout the majority of the black community. Like I am not there yet. I have not seen enough evidence of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's not true, but I'm saying that's not. Yeah, we're seeing Negroes. What did Gina call them? A plant earlier. Yeah. I think some of these might be plants and just talking.
People. Oh no, I think that
I haven't seen evidence.
The blacks for Trump are definitely paid, because I've seen them in different locations.
But it's the same four niggas, you know what I'm saying? And every fucking, I was like, this nigga lives in North Carolina and New Hampshire
and Chicago
and Alabama
and Philadelphia, and he always points about them. Look at my blacks. Look at my blacks. Anybody that says my blacks don't like you, why stop it?
Oh no! Oh no! WDMA Warrior says, if Republicans offer reparations, cash payments, then I'm voting for them. First of all, nigga, that'll never happen. The Republican Party will never offer you cash reparations. And secondly, if they did, that would be called a bribe.
Yeah, and you go for it.
You'd be trying to buy your vote, and then whatever cash they gave you, they would deem those serial numbers invalid, and then you would get George Floyded outside of some fucking store in a no longer valid bill. Trust me, they'd redline the fuck out of the housing. You wouldn't be able to buy shit with that money.
Right.
It'd be monopoly money by the time they're done with
it. It'd be Shane bucks. Like the money I'm gonna give y'all in case Trump goes to jail.
Part out loud.
I said it out loud.
Me says it's not completely widespread, but that is the message being delivered via TikTok. Yeah. And we know that more people are getting their news and information from TikTok than other media.
And they're dumb too.
I see your concerns. I see what you're saying, Miyu. I really don't believe that the majority of black people are going to fall for that.
Look,
I don't.
ADOS and FBA black people are not voting unless reparations are involved. Why would you put that? I'm WDMA Warrior. We rock with you, but you gotta stop with this. You know when somebody's exhausted, you gotta stop with this.
Well, I mean,
they're not gonna do it. They're not.
And it's not.
They're not doing it, yo.
It's not on any ballot anywhere really this year. But and there are cities and local governments and states even that are doing the research and looking at, you know, reparations, you know, on their level. But in terms of like this election cycle, some federal move to pay out reparations, like that's not going to happen. I'm not saying forget about reparations in general, that we don't need to fight for it. And you know, and that, but
yeah, we need to fight for it. But
like,
it's not the fact that you're saying, well, if Trump if Trump pays us, I'm down.
Not, you know, because it's like sometimes you got to
stop it,
fight your prioritize, pick your battles, prioritize your fights. Now we've shown you a clip today, and over this time, you know, recent political times of these moves, these specific moves and statements about, you know, wanting to end democracy. And to be honest, and they keep saying it, and it's true. I believe it, that democracy is on the ballot. Unfortunately, it's not reparations. But we got to get past democracy first, bro. Bro, not only will you not get reparations if Trump and the GOP take over this government again, nigga, we gonna be slaves again. Reparations, nigga, they about to do reversals.
Yeah,
okay. I'm telling you, that's what that party wants, is to reverse this shit, not repair it. And yeah, I'm not saying the Democratic Party is some shining, you know, safe haven for black people either, but God, I'll be goddamn if you think that the Republicans are about to pay reparations to black people.
And somebody's like, now we got the people in
No, they don't believe in Social Security. They don't believe in motherfucking welfare. They don't believe in none of that shit.
They don't believe in healthcare. They don't believe in the sky.
These niggas just said IV, and we're gonna talk about this next week, but they said IVF embryos are humans. And in Alabama, they have now stopped IVF services because they're considering them abortions, because they're saying that this blob sitting in a petri dish is a fucking human being with rights.
Right.
No, they are such an irrational party.
Yeah, exactly.
There is just no way, man. I want the reparations. I want my check too.
Yeah,
but you got to understand who you're going to get it from,
you
bro.
ain't getting it from them. Stop it.
Come on,
and
man.
Troy_Jackson951 said Trump loves stupid P. And then S_N_K_Productions. A lot of underscores. Some white people are more afraid to vote for Biden because they are afraid Biden won't go another 4 years, and they definitely don't want Kamala Harris. That's a good point. That is a good point. That is a good point.
No, it's not. It's not a good point.
Good point.
I mean, it might be what's happening. You know, there might be some people who feel like that, but those are invalid feelings. Donald Trump could also die, and then who we gonna have? Either Mushmouth from Fat Albert or Hitler Jr. or something. I don't know who the fuck he's lining up. Some family member or some shit. But yeah, man. The Republican Party is not ever.
No, the Republican Party right now. Now, I'm not gonna say the Republican Party never was like that, but the Republican Party right now is the MAGA party. It is the Trump party. It's a bunch of Trumplicans and Trumpites, and that are all up in the mix there. And they're the ones that want to basically take all your democracy and possibly your freedom. They had a problem with lynching being taken off. You know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, both of these are really old men. They really are. And Donald Trump, y'all can make fun of Joe Biden for falling off of a bike, nigga. Do you know what a folly it would be to see Donald Trump try and get on one? Okay. Right. So he's not in great shape. He's also out of his goddamn mind. And LG says, yeah, they both can die. What then? So, you know, that could happen to any president. I mean, fucking JFK died. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people, yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
All right, AJ Fish says they already have a new day and age slavery. Take on an immigrant for picking crops, labor, babysitting. Biden will give you a tax break. Ugh.
There's also the prison industrial complex, which is the slavery system, you know, invented and made for us specifically. So that's.
I agree with Carolina Boss. I'm sorry. I agree.
He said if the Dems would have let there be a runoff on the party, I'd feel more secure. Some people don't want this current leadership, bro. I want y'all to name a time when a party has ran somebody against their incumbent.
Yeah.
Joseph Robinette Biden is the incumbent president. He is doing well economically. He's doing well on some social and infrastructure issues. There's things you can criticize him on, and
right, but there's things you
that
can
people
point
don't
to.
like. But
Right.
he's the fucking president of the United States. No, I'm not sure any party in the history of presidential elections has put somebody up against their incumbent and had a runoff within the party against an incumbent president. So it's just really not even part of our American political culture.
I'm gonna have
I don't know why we would do it now.
I'm gonna give the crack voice. He's the way running. Just you're gonna have to deal with it. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And we have to pick one thing over the other. And the thing is about it, one's more evil.
He's just he's the guy.
He's the guy, and I know y'all don't mind, and I got that point you made about Kamala Harris, but which I agree there are some people that are afraid of that. But even you could say what you want about her, she would be more competent and more articulate and more empathetic than if another 4 years of Trump.
Shaolin Aga, I see you out there, man. Carolina Boss says times are changing, Pedro. If Biden is doing well, then Dem successor can keep it going. Well, nobody runs for president to only do it once. I don't care if you 35 or 85. It's an unrealistic expectation. I see what y'all saying. Biden wasn't my choice. He wasn't my first choice.
No, he wasn't my.
Yeah, but that he's the guy. He's
my first choice. Everybody knows who my first choice was. I don't know if y'all realize who my first choice for president was, and everybody knows now. It's Cat Williams.
I've run over 13 space colonies. I'm actually from a region of the Milky Way known as Catechus 5.
Yeah.
But that's it, man. Something wicked is coming. I hope we don't get confused between sneakers and chicken grease and whatever else they're gonna try to throw in.
Hey, we'll give you reparations if you lick this. Really.
And remember, there is a lot of Russian and Chinese propaganda floating through our political atmosphere right now. So please don't inhale that bullshit. You get your filter, get a mask on for that shit.
Yeah, and I agree. Treehead's right. The genocide in Palestine isn't helping Biden at all. No,
with Arab voters, yeah, it's not.
It's putting a dent in him. But even with that, even though I think he's fucked up on that from that standpoint, but they did the UN did ask for a ceasefire, but Israel's like, fuck off. So
he's like listen. It's
not happening. We're gonna eradicate them.
But yeah, as we wrap this, y'all, just make sure that we stay focused. We are cross-referencing our information and that we don't see a couple of TikTok videos and be like, niggas are voting for Trump. Like it's not that.
Stop it.
Let's stay focused, y'all.
Cross your T's and stab your eyes.
Literally, not literally.
No, I meant literally.
Shit. All right, well, this was our last show.
All right. Hey, you guys have been great. No,
that was fun while it lasted. But listen, have a great weekend, y'all.
Hey, make sure you check out Black Pedro at the Comedy Chateau this weekend, Saturday on the 7:30 show. Something like that. 7:30. I will be at the Comedy Chateau tonight. It's my action photo. I'll be actually at the Comedy Chateau, and then I will be at the Two Funny Tuesdays this February 27th. I'll let you know about some other shows coming up and let you know what the deal is with it.
It look like y'all forming a new death row.
Damn. And Tony Baker is who's Suge then? Who's Suge?
You kind of look shuggy in the middle there, bro.
All right, wow. All right.
Look a little shugged out in the middle there.
A little shuggy. Check this out. We're gonna be back at you a Monday, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you share it with your friends. Tell your friends about the show. Yes. Again, before we go, make sure you follow at Black Pedro on IG. If you're on my page, follow his page. And if you're on his page, follow mine at Comedian Shang right there. Make sure you do that. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We are out of here. Make sure you let them know the 3 things. And again, if you buy one of these shoes, if I see you with one, I swear on everything I love.
It's the sounds and the speed that really gets you, man.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, take this into your weekend. If you are black, stay black, baby. Don't let them change you. I don't care
I'm
how gold the sneakers are.
Yeah.
If you are not black, do not be black. Like people gonna look at you weird. Like, why is he talking about this? Just stay you. Last but not least, very important. Keep your finger out your nose.
That's what we do. We'll see you then. Later.